Welcome to Jesus Bible Study. We're going to be in the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 16, verses 11 and 12. And this is God who had sent Samuel on a mission to go find a new king over Israel. So God, at the end, God is actually speaking to Samuel. 11. And Samuel said unto Jesse, Are here all thy children? And he said, There remaineth yet the youngest, and behold, he keepeth the sheep. And Samuel said unto Jesse, Send and fetch him, for we will not sit down till he come hither. 12. And he sent, and brought him in. Now he was ruddy, and withal a beautiful countenance, and goodly to look at. And the Lord said, Arise, anoint him, for this is he. Sorry, didn't know I was making it go over. My bad. And I'm going to repeat that. And Samuel said unto Jesse, Are here all thy children? And he said, There remaineth yet the youngest, and behold, he keepeth the sheep. And Samuel said unto Jesse, Send and fetch him, for we will not sit down till he cometh hither. And he sent, and brought him in. Now he was ruddy, and withal of a beautiful countenance, and goodly to look to. And the Lord said, Arise, anoint him, for this is he. Samuel, who was sent by God on a mission to find a new king, came to a place. When he got there, the man showed all of his sons. Now Samuel knew that God sent him there when he got there, but he did not find what he was looking for. So he waited on the Lord. He just didn't pick out of what he saw all that was staying in front of him. He could have, because he knew that the Lord sent him there. So one of them had to be the one that whoever he picked would surely be the one. But no, he didn't do that. He didn't abuse the authority given to him by God and take things into his own hands. He waited on the Lord. So he questioned the man Jesse, Is this all of your children? And receiving his answer, he chose to stand firm and wait on the Lord. And when he got his other son, the Lord spoke to him and said, It is him. This is the one. How many of us get to where God has taken us, and instead of continue to wait on him, we took matters into our own hands, telling ourselves that we have to be correct because, see, the Lord had sent me here. So what I choose must be right. We convince ourselves that the things that we do was what God told us to do because God sent us here. But we did not continue to keep waiting on the Lord. See, when God sends us somewhere, when he sends us on a mission, we must remember to wait on him. For if he gave us the answers, and he talked to us and spoke to us and led us there, then we must continue to seek his answer. We must continue to hear his voice that guides us so that we stand firm on his word and his truth, on his decision and not ours. We must not make the mistake of taking everything into our hands and undo. See, many people that do that prolong what God was doing for them in their lives, because now he has to wait and undo the very decision that you took upon yourself to do. We must continue to always wait on the Lord and seek his word, seek his voice and his truth, just as Samuel did. See, he could have very well messed it up and took matters into his own hands, believing, and it would have been right. God did send him there. God did send him to go find somebody. But if he would have took the matters into his own hands and choose what was standing in front of him instead of waiting on the Lord, how things could have been very different. If we heard God's voice and he led us somewhere and took us on a mission, we must continue to keep hearing his voice and do what he guides us and tells us to do, and not take matters into our own hands.